beauty world, this fall is all about the power of the rose. Studio 5 style and beauty contributor Megan Moore says the rose scent is reaching just about every corner of the beauty spectrum right now. You can't escape it, and she's here to share 6 of her favorite rose-infused products. You're a little baffled by this because it's coming on so strong.
Yeah, it came all at once. So many lines are all doing it, so I'm kind of trying to understand it myself still as I'm researching it, but I find that it's a very polarizing topic as far as smells go. People either love it or they hate it.
Can I tell you? I don't love it.
Yeah.
That was my polite answer. I don't love it.
Yeah, there's this kind of connotation with it of being an old lady smell, because I think a lot of our grandmothers wore perfumes that were rose-based, so we had that instant connection to grandma, and sometimes that kind of turns you off, right?
We love grandma. We might not want to
but you just don't think
like grandma.
I really want to smell like grandma.
I don't know. It's never really appealed to me as a scent, and I'm curious to know: are these scented products, or are these like rose-infused products using it as a beauty ingredient?
Yes. Second one. So it has rose oil, rose water, and those ingredients are really great for anti-inflammatory. So people that are dealing with redness or actual swelling, it's going to calm redness. So there's a benefit beyond the scent, although the scent is a big part of it too.
It could be. I mean, these marketers get into the psychology, right, of why we like what we do when we do. And you think of all of the old-fashioned names that are coming back. I had a friend name her baby Pearl the other day. You know, maybe this kind of fits into that vintage cycle. Yeah,
that vintage is new again. It's kind of coming back around. We see it all the time, right? The trends come and go in waves. So right now, rose is huge.
It's it. So if you love it, it's your time. And you said you could have filled our studio with rose products. You've narrowed it down to 6 of your favorites. Let's jump in.
Okay, so Pixi Skincare, they did a whole launch of rose products. I could have brought all of them because they're awesome. I've tried them all, but I narrowed it down to 2.
Okay.
This first one is their Rose Caviar Essence. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but there's tiny little, it looks like chunks, which is not a pretty word to say, but it's encapsulated oil. So they figured out a way to encapsulate the rose oil, and it's in there. And when you put it on the skin, that breaks apart and melts into the skin. But this is so soothing. It's basically a serum, and it's great for calming redness. Now, I have cystic acne, and I've seen great results with this. Rosacea, redness, anybody that has kind of angry, inflamed skin, this is beautiful to soothe and calm.
And a lot of times we're taught, as you've taught us, that the scents enhance the redness or inflame the skin more, but rose is kind of an opposite effect.
Exactly. The scent and the oils are really going to help calm.
Caviar for the skin.
Right? Isn't that fancy sounding?
All right, what's this?
Now, this is a primer. This is their Flash Balm, and again, soothing, going to really help with redness, but it's beautiful. It floats over the skin and fills in pores. So you put it on and kind of like blurs the pores, and then you can put your foundation over the top. Now, both of these don't smell abrasive or obnoxious. These ones are pretty light on the rose scent, so I think you probably would be okay with them, even though it's not your favorite.
They're tolerable.
They're tolerable if it's something that you feel like is probably not your favorite. But if you put a little bit of that on your hand, it's just beautiful. The way it fills, it's so smooth, and then it doesn't smell.
No, not too bad. Just light. Just light.
Very fresh.
I'm such a sucker for marketing. Like the word Flash Balm, I was like, sold. Sold. Whatever it does, that sounds good. Okay.
And it's awesome. Okay, on this next one, now makeup wipes are a big one that are a trigger for people as far as they irritate the skin. So there's a lot of people that say they can't use them because it stings their eyes, it makes their face feel very dry. So this is the Pacifica Rose Water Wipe. Now this one, it does smell a little bit more.
Too much for me.
Too much for Brooke.
Too much for me.
But because it has the rose water, it's soothing, it's hydrating, and it doesn't irritate people that have that really sensitive skin.
Okay.
But it is quite rosy.
Yes. So rosy's a good word.
Yes, it's quite, there's kind of 2 different types of rose. There's the one that really smells like authentic earthy rose. It's a little bit more musky. And then there's more artificial rose, which is like a little bit lighter, and that's the one I tend to lean towards. So this one's a little authentic.
All right, now from a color perspective, I'm all on board. This palette is gorgeous.
Yes, this is another huge trend in the beauty world. Isn't that gorgeous? This is the Karity Rosé All Day.
Pretty.
Stunning. Rose, all the pinks are huge in the beauty world right now. I've got a few of them swatched on my hand right here. You can just see. So although you have all the pinks that are bright, you also have beautiful neutrals built in there and some champagnes. So it's gorgeous. I bought this about 3 weeks ago, and I've been non-stop using it.
How do we use pink so we don't look pink, as in red eyes, red skin, blemishes, that kind of a thing?
Pick one of the bright tones and then pair it with the other. So you've got all of these neutrals and you've got some browns, so don't use everything pink. Pick one and use it just for a little pop on the eye, maybe in the inner corner or through the crease, and then neutralize it out with something a little bit softer.
You look so pretty. Brunettes, blondes, we can all pull off this tone.
Totally. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. The only place I don't put it is right on the waterline because it could look like you have like pink eye, right? So don't keep it there.
Yeah, we don't want to look infected. We just want to look lovely and fresh.
Exactly.
All right, a couple more.
Okay, this is a skincare. This brand is called BODYCOLOGY, and it's at Target. It's one I discovered a long time ago, and I go back to the scrubs over and over, like especially for the feet. I use them on the feet. This is their rose and coconut. I'm guessing you won't like this one because it is more of like an actual rose smell.
What? Well, the coconut kind of calms it down.
The coconut helps. So if you don't love it, but the reason I love these scrubs is because you know when you go to like use a scrub and it falls apart and the pieces just fall
and then
you
have to clean the bathtub each and every time.
These ones stay clumped together. I don't know what magic they use, but it stays clumped together. So as you're using it, it's not falling all over the place. And this one foams, so it gives a really nice froth with it too.
You sold me on that scrub.
It's
different scents if I'm not into rose?
Yeah, tons of different ones, and you can find that at Target.
Is this bubble bath?
No, this is just shampoo and conditioner.
Oh.
Now this one, I think you may like the scent on this one because this one's a little bit more on the artificial side of it where it's a little bit lighter and brighter, and this is a color safe option. Smell this one.
Let's see.
It's Love Beauty and Planet is the brand.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, and that's beautiful.
I like just ate it, so let's hope that I can. No, that's
it's
lovely.
Color safe. It gives the hair shine. It makes it super soft. You can find it at Target, at Ulta. This brand is blowing up, but I really love this one.
Megan, you kind of got me excited for a scent that I wasn't even excited about before this conversation,
Hopefully.
as she does each and every time. I know you're going to do a poll on your Instagram,
Yes.
on your Insta stories to see where people fall.
Yeah, because I want to know, because I've done some research, I've asked people, and it's like a love or a hate thing.
Yeah.
So I want to know what you guys think about it. So head over to my Instagram at BeautySnoop and chime in because it's everywhere. You can't escape the rose, people.
You can't escape it. I'm curious to know as well, and a full roundup on your website too.
Yes, of course, thebeautysnoop.com.
Thanks, Megan. We love you.